Well, 4 years ago on the Global Cooking Challenge, I got to cook over 3 nights. On the first night, I did a coconut fish, which was very nice, tasty, nothing to write home about. The second night, I did another dish, which, believe it or not, I totally forgot to take a final picture of, so oops. But the third dish is the one that we're doing tonight, and that is a national favorite. It is a kitchen version of a traditional dish, which is called mumu. So in this case, it's mumu in a drum. Now that is a layered dish, usually done in a pot over an open fire or in a pit covered with palm leaves. It's very much like that you'll get through other parts of Oceania. And this will involve things like root vegetables, green vegetables, fruit, pork and chicken and leafy greens and coconut milk and usually rice, although there's no rice in either of the recipes we use. Now last time around it was really delicious. I enjoyed it very much, although I was a little surprised that, well, let's just say I was operating under the impression that the food of Oceania traditionally does involve a lot of spices, a lot of seasoning, or even salt and pepper, so I felt it was missing that then. Now, I've done the dish several times since then. It's always been a big hit, and I've learned the secret is to season every layer, so that's what you're going to see tonight. Now, when we did it last time, it was really great. Times before, really great. This time around, though, little things to note. First off, I had used papaya as the fruit last time. It's not in season here this time, so I decided to use guava, even though I've never cooked with it before, even though I've had it before. More on that later. Although the primary recipe doesn't say specifically how much of any specific ingredient to include, it did give a proportion per serving, and for our gathering, we had about 6 people, so adjust accordingly. Also, the second recipe we incorporated with this involved 2 items which probably aren't traditional, I think, which would be onions and garlic, so those are optional. Still, we really loved it before, we're gonna like it again. Now we have to see what goes into that dish. For our mumu in a drum, we'll need banana leaves, coconut oil, half a pound of pineapple chunks, 1 pound of green peas, 1 2/3 pounds of boneless pork ribs, 1 2/3 pounds of boneless skinless chicken thighs, 2 cans of coconut milk, 1/2 pound of guava, 1/2 pound of fresh mango, 1 onion, 2/3 of a pound of sweet potato, 1/2 pound of ripe bananas, 1 pound of fresh spinach, 2/3 of a pound of yucca, 1 pound of fresh green beans, 2/3 of a pound of carrots, and salt and pepper to taste. That is a lot of stuff. I hope you have all day to cook, because we gotta get started. First, prep all the ingredients, peeling, cutting off ends, and cutting into bite-sized pieces as necessary. Then, in a sufficiently large pot or Dutch oven, lightly coat the pot with coconut oil. Then line the pot with softened banana leaves, and then make a layer with the carrots, sweet potato, and yucca. Season the layer with salt and pepper, layer on the pork, season the layer with salt and pepper, and then make a layer with the mango, banana, guava, and pineapple. Season that layer with salt and pepper, then make a layer with the chicken, season that layer with salt and pepper, make a layer with the green beans, peas, onions if using, and garlic if using, and season that layer with salt and pepper. Add the coconut milk to cover, and cover with spinach leaves. Season that with salt and pepper, and fold over the banana leaves to cover. Cover and place over medium heat to bring it up to cooking temperature, about 15 minutes, and then turn to the lowest heat setting and let it gently simmer for 45 minutes. Heat your oven to 275 degrees Fahrenheit, and move the pot to the oven and let it bake for 5 hours. Note that this dish is never stirred. Serve from the pot or family style, separating out the layers into separate serving dishes.